Hello and welcome. This is a guide to show you the most fundamental things that you need to know to make yourself a simple base. In this video, we will show you two different gates that you can make. One is known as the vanilla gate, the other one the expansion. They are pretty much the same in terms of functionality, but the biggest difference is that the expansion gate can be only used on the modded branch of Dayz. So to start to make any of these gates, you need a kit. To make a kit, you need a rope and two short sticks. If you don't have a rope, I will show you how to make one. You need 2 stacks of 6 rags, at least. You hold 1 stack in your hand, and the option will appear to craft your own rope. If you have done this and you made your own rope, you need to combine it with 2 sticks in your inventory like this, and you will have the option to make yourself a kit. This kit is needed to determine the placement of your gate. It is very important that your gate points towards the inside of your base, because otherwise people will be able to destroy it. Placement is very important, and you want to make sure that you do this correctly, because if you place it wrong and you start building, then you have to demolish it completely in order to change the angle. So for the sake of this video, we will just show you how to create the gate itself. The placement for us is not important. If you have determined the position, you hold your left mouse button to construct it. So the next thing that we will need are 2 big logs. You can get these logs by chopping trees all around Chernarus. We pick these up, and then we will have an easy option to attach them most of the time. However, if this is not the case, you can press tab, hover over the log, and then drag it into the material slot that you will see. So to build the first part of the base, we need a shovel. We will see an option to build the base. You'll hold the left mouse button. So the next things that we will need are some planks, some nails, and dependent for what you want to go for, maybe also some sheet metal. In this video we will make the gate half with metal and half with wood, to give you an idea how it looks like. The metal, of course, will protect you a little better from gunfire. So now we need planks. We can make them by looking at a log with the hacksaw equipped, and the first option would be creating planks. The third option would be creating lumber, and lumber is needed for the next gate. So if we have our planks, there will be an attached option. So if you go for a gate completely made out of wood, you will need 20 planks. If you go from metal and wood, then you need 10 planks and 6 pieces of sheet metal. So the next thing we need are our nails. Very important. We can unpack them and also attach them. So we need a hammer. If you don't have a hammer, don't worry. You can also use a hatchet. So make sure you attach all the items that are required to build the wall. If you attached everything, you will have an option to make the lower and upper base. Those are the two first things. And also a platform. You don't want to go for the platform if you want to construct a gate. So build the base first. That looks like this. Then recreate the upper base. And then you can decide whether you want to use sheet metal or continue finishing the gate with wood. So now it's almost done. To give you an idea how it looks like, we will attach the sheet metal. You will have an option, build a lower or upper metal wall. Keep in mind always to keep an eye on the condition of your tools. If they are destroyed, you cannot repair them anymore. If they are damaged or badly damaged, you can still repair them. Keep this in mind, because it can save you a lot of time by looking for a new one. If the tool is ruined, it's completely destroyed and you cannot reuse it again. Add some planks for the lower wall. Make sure that there are always enough nails. And then we finish it. But it's not a gate yet. Now we have constructed a vanilla wall. To change this into a gate, there are two things that you need. One is gonna be metal wire, and the other thing are gonna be a pair of pliers to construct it into a gate. So you will have an option to attach the metal wire, keep the pliers inside of your hands, and there will be an option to construct a gate. Hold the left mouse button to construct your gate. And that's it. Now you got your gate. Now you're ready to build your base. Make sure that you choose an already existing building with one entrance, and you can use one of these gates to secure it and to have a small hideout. I would suggest using garages. They are easy, or the double reds, the double greens are very good and popular. But we also need to secure it. There are two things, a padlock. Just as secure as the next option that we have, the white code lock. But the difference is that the padlock is much more of a hassle to get off. Because if you put it on your gate, if you try to get it off, then everyone in the vicinity will know that you're busy with your lock. So everyone knows that you are just about to leave or enter your base. So this one, the white code lock, is the better choice. It's expensive if you buy it at a trader, but I suggest if you play on the modded branch of Dayz, just to look for them. It's easy to find them, and it will save you a lot of money in the long run. You can just attach the lock just with the left mouse button like the materials, and you will see this small screen which let you determine which code you want to use. So be sure not to choose too easy codes that people will go for if they see a gate like this. So after you have applied the code, you are ready and your gate is secured. So that was the first part. The second part is gonna be the expansion wall. The expansion wall is, in my opinion, the better choice. It doesn't have a big variety of materials that you need in order to make this one. It also looks much better. But the biggest advantage, in my opinion, is that it snaps into place with the other walls that you build. We will start the same way by making a kit, just as we did with the vanilla. You will look for the wall kit. You have different possibilities to make different kits. You could go for a gate kit, or a wall kit, a ramp kit, and a window kit. The biggest difference between the door and the gate is that the gate can fit a car, and the door obviously not, it's just for one person. So right now, determine the position for our next gate. And again, for the purpose of this video, we're just gonna place it randomly to give you an idea how it's done. So you hold your left mouse button to place it, just like before. And now, as for the materials you need, some lumber, some planks, and some nails. You can create lumber by using a hacksaw on a chopped log, and then it would be the second or the third option. Keep in mind that this is only for the modded branch of Dayz. Press tab, hover over the item that you want to place, and drag it into the material slot. So right now, collect the rest of the things that you will need. Unpack the nails, if you haven't done so already. Don't take valuable items that you don't wish to lose with you if you are busy building. You can bury them if you have a backpack and you put it on the soil. If you aim with a shovel on it, there will be an option to bury it. You could also just place it inside of a tree, underwater, but also maybe a friend can hold on to it. So now that all the materials are there, hold your left mouse button to build the first phase out of 3. It's just gonna be the base. The second phase lets you determine what it will be eventually when we finish it. So a window or a door or a gate. So we go for the door. A gate is only very helpful if you want to fit a car through it. So hold your left mouse button again. And then we have finished the second phase out of 3. And the third phase and the last one will finally finish our gate. You can also add a ceiling and a floor. But because it's not necessary for this place, we excluded it in the video. And now you made a second gate. So be sure that you put a lock onto this gate. You cannot put the white code locks on this gate because it takes its own code locks, which are the black ones. They are smaller, and yeah, the most obvious thing is one is white and one is black. The white ones will not work with this gate, so keep that in mind. You can find them, they're much more rare to find, but finding them in the long run will save you a lot of money. That was it for this guide. Hopefully you were able to build your own base. Don't forget, if you are building, to place yourself an expansion flag kit. You can make the flag kit by combining a couple of racks with 2 short sticks. The flag kit claims a territory. If you don't do that, people will be able to interfere with the things that you are building. So keep in mind to place it somewhere where outsiders cannot take it. Thanks for watching the video. I hope it was very helpful to you. This is my first guide. I never created one before. I want to know your thoughts about this in the comment section down below. I also want to do a big shout out to Zolo for the help and backup that he provided. Keep building and stay safe, guys.